From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium tonight. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Edmonds is there. Makes the play, one away. Standing in, Rod Carew. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Now the 2-1. Pitch is popped up. Killebrew has a play. Two gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike now. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Big Daddy Ortiz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there at the knees, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sandoval is there for it. One away. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Murphy's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Sales ready. Here it is on 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Fastball in there for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Riding in, Dale Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
A cold strike on the inside corner. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. There he goes. That's a strike to throw down. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Into the box now, Jim Edmonds. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. In the air out to left. Stanton on the run. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Hendrys Morales. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The tag, and he is out on to first as they get the. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. Desmond with a great stop. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back there.
Oh, look at Didi. He gathers the throw. Not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Squaring around now is Hamels as he puts this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. Riding in once again, Big Daddy Ortiz. In there, strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
He's got it. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right, but Tani waits on it. And that's the third out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Desmond onto the grass. One down. Ready for another chance. Rod Carew. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Stanton is off at first with 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk does. Here's Robbie Cano now.
Leading off the 4th inning.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Murphy will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Carmen Killebrew. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is in the air out to left field. Stanton giving chase. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. Sale gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is. Digging in, Dale Murphy. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. So a full count now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Popped him up. Killebrew in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Now batting, Buster Posey. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Coming to the plate now, Hendrys Morales. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. Standing in, Luis Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ohtani waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is ready for another chance. Chris Sale ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He throws him on the fastball there. Chris Sale goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. High pop-up. Hamels waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Rod Carew. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Grounded back up the middle. Desmond has it, and he'll throw against his body to first. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken high above the zone.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Riding in once again, Dale Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And Edmonds will make the catch, and that is. Leading off the inning, Cole Hamels, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Cole Hamels.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, one away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Big Daddy Ortiz. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base. Sale's ready. Coming at him with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step?
A swing and a miss. Ready once again, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez ranging forward. Oh, and he botches it. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead now by 4. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald. It's strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has it in his tracks, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. Ready for another shot now, Chris Sale, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Sandoval gets his lead at first, nobody out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Desmond for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rod Carew is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3-1 the count now. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner
got him looking, and that'll do. Here's Robbie Cano now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Cano waits on the first pitch. Hey now.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
A ball and a strike now. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Sandoval on the move. He's there and records the first down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harlan Killebrew. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging into try it again. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second with one away. Here's Kendrys Morales. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now will start us off in the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Edmonds facing back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. Gregorius takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. Into the box, Dale Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. The 1-0. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. At the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Nolan Ryan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled toward right center field. Edmonds on the move. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he's back into second here safely. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Sale. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. No balls and a strike to count. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Will Harris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Murphy has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Edwin Encarnacion will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Encarnacion absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching,
Sale has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped high in the air. Carew shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is... Sean Doolittle enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-2 to Rod Carew.
the way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Phil Niekro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. There is Killebrew. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Dale Murphy, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside, the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a... Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Murphy is right there, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Harmon Killebrew. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jim Edmonds. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead.
On to first, and he